Welcome back to Elite Trainers channel. I am excited to have you back. So just a quick rundown of what Elite Trainers is. So we are a company that helps fitness professionals and personal trainers build and grow their business into a six-figure income and a six-figure business and more. So please subscribe to the channel, give us some support. I want to talk today about the difference between contracts, like meaning packages, and weekly billing or bi-weekly billing. So contracts or packages are usually what people do is like they sell a pack of 10 or a pack of 20 to clients for like maybe $1,000 for 10, something like that, or $600 for 10. Or the other alternative, which I prefer, is a bi-weekly billing, some sort of subscription or loyalty or some sort of like recurring billing. Okay, so the reason I'm not a big fan, or I don't really actually do or like doing packages, is because packages have the tendency to stay longer before someone buys from you again another package. So there's going to be another buying decision every time the client gets through the package. And sometimes clients have the tendency to hold on the last one session or two sessions or three sessions off their package because they want to spread it over times because they're not ready to pay, and you're just here waiting for them to take up their last few sessions. So on the other hand, if you do subscriptions or loyalties or recurring billing, which is also called electronic fund transfer, which is also called EFTs. So when you do EFTs or recurring billing, you get paid on a weekly basis or on a bi-weekly basis or every 4 weeks. That way you never miss on a payment. So don't do monthly payments, because if you do every 30 days, you're gonna miss out on a couple weeks to 4 weeks every year not getting paid while actually providing the service. So opt for weekly billing, a bi-weekly billing, or every 4 weeks, so that you never miss out on any week in the year. And at the end of each month, for example, if someone pays on the 1st or the 2nd on a 30-day month, they're gonna pay again on the 15th or the 16th, and they're gonna pay again on the 29th and the 30th. So you can get 3 times from that person. So basically at the end of the month, you can actually see $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 extra coming out from the clients who paid you on the 1st, the 2nd, the 15th, the 16th, and again at the end of the month on 29th and 30th. So remember that packages are not always going to serve you. They're usually higher prices because you're gonna sell a pack of 10 or 20. So people feel like they're gonna have to invest a lot right when they start. When you do a recurring billing, for example, you can do twice a week for $100 a week, and that's $200. So they can start with as little as $200, and then 2 weeks after that, another $200. So once you get them in and they get that first payment, and you provide the service, and you show them how good working with you looks like in that first 2 weeks, they will most likely keep paying you. Okay. And lastly, implement agreements right out of the gate. Implement agreements. You need agreements to make sure people follow up on their word and that they're gonna actually show up, because a lot of trainers do not implement agreements because they're scared that people are not gonna take them up on the agreement. They don't want to do it. They don't know how to write them. They don't know how to present them. So they just get clients in, they start training them. There's no agreement. There's no commitment. They don't sign anything. They don't sign a waiver. They don't sign a piece of paper saying like, okay, this is when we're starting. This is when it's over. This is the refund policy. This is the cancellation policy. This is what you're gonna be getting, and this is what expected from you. So once you do have the agreement, also you will make people stay with you all the way into the end of the agreement. So do a 12-week agreement, 24-week agreement, or a bare minimum 6-week agreement, so that you can also rely on that person when they sign with you, and you can reduce the chances of them leaving you after 1 or 2 or 3 sessions. Okay, so keep those in mind. Don't opt for packages anymore. Switch it to bi-weekly billing, weekly billing, or every 4 weeks, so that you can always keep on getting paid. And that will be compounding with every client that you have, and so that you can start projecting your revenue ahead of time. And that's what really a business can become valuable, is that we can actually project your revenue ahead of time. Okay, when you do packages, it's harder to do, it's harder to sell, and you're gonna have to resell that same person another month, a month and a half, or 2 months later. You don't get paid for a month and a half or two, so it's not really a win-win for everybody here. Just make sure you implement agreements and that you make people sign them. All right, so I hope this tip helped you out. I'm excited to share more with you in the future. Again, please subscribe and like this video if you want to have more content like this, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.